truly believe that young kids can change and fix the world. And technology is the right tool to do the same. It is with this fundamental belief that we started Avishkaar, to build an ecosystem where we can teach next generation technology skills to young children like AI, robotics, coding and 3D printing. But at the same time also teach them far more effective life skills like resilience, like perseverance, like self-motivation and focus, which will help them throughout their lives.
At Avishkaar, we are surrounded by young innovators dreaming to fix the world. Our curriculum has been inspired by how these young innovators want to learn. Every child is unique. They innovate in their own ways. Some have a greater inclination and affinity for hands-on skills and end up becoming roboticists and hardware engineers. Some work really well with digital interfaces and excel as software and game designers, and others with their good analytical skills end up becoming great AI and coding experts. So a generalized prescribed path just doesn't work for everyone as they look to maximize the potential. And when it comes to the question of what is needed to nurture such future innovators, we believe the answer lies in inculcating a combination of foundational cognitive skills and non-cognitive skills. When I say cognitive skills, what I mean is the 6 skills of computational thinking, logical reasoning, product design, new age technology like robotics, IoT, coding, artificial intelligence, and design thinking. The non-cognitive skills equally important are self-awareness, collaboration, creativity, communication, and resilience. Through these foundational skills, we enable children to personalize and navigate their own journey so that they are able to enjoy their full potential. And we do this by dividing learning into 3 broad stages: the explore stage, engage, and then the dive deep stage. In the explore stage, the focus is on getting a child to explore and touch the surface of different medium of innovation. The idea is to get them excited about the idea of creating something that will solve something functional and real. At this stage, we encourage them to be as crazy with their ideas as possible. So you might think the learning is very passive at this stage, sometimes even spoon-fed, as we help them explore these crazy ways of thinking. In the second stage, what we find is that children begin to realize and build some focus on their specializations and areas of interest. Our hope at that stage is that learning can become active and they begin to ask specific questions and drive how they consume the learning material. In this stage, we also aim to teach 2 other important skills. One is that of grit and the other is rigor. We do this by pushing, actually more encouraging them to pick slightly harder ideas for execution and then motivating them to see these to completion. And the second is that of divergent and iterative design thinking. So children learn to expand their horizons and explore new possibilities when thinking of problems, solutions, and ideas. And finally, in the dive deep stage, we enable and empower children to become real-world innovators and problem solvers, where they collaborate with other children while working on live projects. They actively think of ideas in empathetic ways to solve real-world problems. In a sense, children become true self-learners. They are independent of trainers and curriculums. As the foundation has been built and they understand the technology, they can now learn themselves from existing materials out there and through the peers and build their own learning pathways. So it is more of just-in-time learning as they need information to solve their problems versus just in case learning where we throw everything else at them.
This thorough approach imbibed in our products and courses has helped us tremendously. Thousands of game changers from across the world have emerged from within the Avishkaar ecosystem. For instance, Nishka, who is right now studying at Caltech. While her time with Avishkaar, she developed an application which was used by millions of users worldwide to learn better from YouTube. Or Mihir, who is pursuing his undergrad at UIUC in US. During his time at Avishkaar, he built a UV machine that was used at Prime Minister Modi's office here in Delhi. Or Sachi, who is studying at National University of Ireland and building tech to reduce road accidents and save lives. Or finally Rishabh, who is currently studying at Georgia Tech and pursuing his lifelong dream of making personal flying machines. So with this thorough belief in our framework and our ecosystem, we continue to drive creation of new courses, content and competitions at Avishkaar. These will help nurture millions of other young innovators and create the world of tomorrow. So what are you waiting for? Don't wait, just innovate.